Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here with PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
January 31st, a little late to be saying Happy New Year, but we will say Happy Saturday as we've got more Indiana High School basketball action here on Summit City Sports. Tonight, it's the Wayne Generals out of the SAC. They come in with a record of 10-6. And the Blackhawk Christian Braves, the Independents, they're 11-5. Eli Lawrence alongside Caden Linder, excited to be bringing you tonight's battle of two Fort Wayne Titans. And Caden, we got a really, really good matchup on hand for tonight.
Yeah, you say that right. Two teams bouncing off good wins last week, and obviously both teams looking to continue that hot streak. But I want to talk about Wayne first. Tyree Eldridge, the main man for the Generals, 15.3 points a game. Behind him is LaShawn Green, number one, the senior, 13.7. And Akeson, 10 points tonight for the Wayne Generals. One thing about them is they have size, and they're going to use that tonight against Canterbury. Underneath with Uriah Williams, the 6'8" center. He's going to be a huge part tonight for the Generals. They're going to want to come out on top in this one, but a very interesting contest we have here today.
Yes, and with the Generals, they're coming in some early season struggles, but as of right now, they're coming off of a win last night against a good Bishop Luers squad, and from that, they had won now 7 of their last 8 rolling here as we get into February basketball.
For Canterbury, they just came off a win on Tuesday versus Bishop Dwenger, 77-43. They're led by Bryce Lacrosse, 17.9 points a game. Behind him is Drake Sefton, the sophomore. The sophomore duo of Lacrosse and Sefton been phenomenal, but don't forget about Briggs Pardon, the senior, number 2, 8.1 points per game. Only has played 7 games this season, coming off an injury earlier in the year. Wayne's going to have the size advantage, but Blackhawk Christian can shoot the ball really well. If they are going to want to win this one, they're going to have to be excellent outside the perimeter from the three-point line, and that's going to be a huge story of this game.
And it's so important for Blackhawk to get their star and Briggs Pardon back. The senior recently committed to Indiana Tech. That's where he's going to play his college hoops. Off that injury, really easing him back in, and that's what you kind of like about this Blackhawk team is they have a lot of depth. They're not asking him to do a whole lot as they immediately get back in. And Bryce Lacrosse, as you had said, he's been the one really running the show. 17.9 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game. He's really fun to watch.
Yeah, you said that, but looking at the schedule for the Braves, they'll take on Westview on February 7th, then they'll travel to Snyder and Heritage Christian, along with Northwood, Southside, and Northrop to end their season before going into sectional play. Speaking of sectionals, that starts next week for the girls. Both Blackhawk Christian and Wayne have a very good girls team. Excited to see what the sectionals bring us next week.
Be really interesting. Tough tasks for both teams ahead as Wayne, they're stuck in a sectional with Homestead and Norwell. And then Blackhawk, they're stuck in a sectional with the Fremont Lady Eagles and Grace Sharlock and company. That team also looking very good. We look ahead for this Wayne team. On Tuesday night, they'll be on the road at Canterbury. Caden and I will be pleased to be bringing you that one. Then next Friday, a big-time matchup against the Homestead Spartans. And that one really going to have a lot to come into factor when we look at this SAC conference race.
Yeah, Southside leading the way at 6-1. Wayne 5-1. Behind them is Snyder and Homestead 5-2, 4-2. You also got Bishop Lewis and Carroll both at 3-2. Northside 3-3, and then Bishop Dwenger, Concordia, and Northrop 1-5 Dwenger, and then 0-6 for Northrop and Concordia. So still a tight race between Southside, Wayne, Snyder, Homestead, Carroll, Lewis. Anybody can win the SAC. It's a very tight race this year in the Summit Athletic Conference.
And it's crazy to think at this point in time, if just one team clips Southside and clips Wayne, then we would have about a 5-way tie for first place in the conference.
Even a 6-way tie if you count Lures at 3-2.
Yeah. There are a lot of teams with chances at the SAC crown. And even Northside's a team in there. They are really starting to get hot. They had a very tough schedule early on, but really starting to find their own on offense and on defense. I got the pleasure of watching them last night. That team can flat out run and flat out ball. A big-time win over Concordia. So we'll keep getting you ready for our contest between the Braves and Generals. But now we'll take a pause and take the time to hear a word from some of our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sayoka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in just 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LiUNA. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on X at 260 Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Been a full day of basketball. Other games going on the network. Tonight we'll have Columbia City and New Haven, a big-time NE8 clash. Thad Goff will be bringing you all the action over there. Other Saturday games on slate. Wayne and Concordia, as Jaron Matheny and Matt Jackson are on task.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the Columbia City-New Haven game ended already, and I think Columbia City won 84-46.
They did win the girls' game.
That is
correct.
To
stop. Boys' game coming up next. And the NE8 been a conference that's really shaken up because you got 3A number 3 Columbia City, 3A receiving votes. They're sitting at about 13th right now in New Haven. So a top 15 matchup between the Eagles and Bulldogs. And then you got Huntington North, who actually is in front of the conference as they are unbeaten, tied with New Haven for the first slot after knocking out Columbia City a couple of weeks ago. So the NE8, really anyone's conference.
Excited to see how that one shakes out, especially postseason play just right around the corner. But Yeah, a lot of good basketball games today. Even on the college level, we see Kansas and BYU, Ohio State, Wisconsin. A lot of good games here today, and we're shaping up for a great one here tonight.
I don't know if I'd call Ohio State good basketball.
That's one to say. Wisconsin took it to him today, and tough one for Jacob Diebler and the boys.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good for us. Dean and I both Ohio State fans. If you guys didn't pick that up, or if you haven't picked that up already on prior broadcasts before, if you've ever heard us together, we're not afraid.
We're not afraid to let it loose.
No, not at all. That's what makes these kinds of games fun. 2 minutes to go before we'll get you started, or at least 2 minutes till they'll get to anthem and starting lineups. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, it's the Braves and Generals on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. with no physician order needed. Contact us directly to receive top quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Number 2, Berets.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside Mark Davidson Court here in Blackhawk Christian High School. Starting lineups up for both sides. Right now it's the Braves hitting the floor, but first the lineup for the Generals. They're running with number 1, LaShawn Green, number 2, Evan Akeson, number 3, Tyree Eldridge, number 4, Uriah Williams, and number 5, Javante Eldridge. A loaded lineup for that squad. And then on the other side, Blackhawk rocking with number 2, Briggs Pardon, number 11, Kyler Wood, number 12, Bryce Lacrosse, number 20, Jaden O'Neal, and number 32, Drake Stefton. Another loaded lineup, and it's going to be a lot of fun tonight in the middle. Stefton and Williams will jump. Braves and Generals, and we're off and running. Wayne wins the tip, and they'll take control of it first. LaShawn Green gives it up. It's Eldridge here on the near side. Rotated around Uriah Williams. Handoff Tyree Eldridge. His brother Javante still working the ball around the perimeter. Elbow pull up short from LaShawn Green. Offensive board. Williams inside. Had it swatted. Lacrosse got in there and made the play. On the other side, Sefton no good. Rebound Lacrosse. And then the Generals take control. Back and forth immediately out the gate.
Both defenses done a great job so far on the defensive side. It's got to translate offensively and get this game rolling.
Both have really well-established programs as Pardon fumbled with that one for a moment. Give it up, Lacrosse. Off the back iron, it's no good. Rebound to the Generals. It's Tyree Eldridge giving it up on the near. They go inside looking for Javante Eldridge, but stepping out of bounds was Drake Sefton.
He's kind of lost his footing right there and a little confused that he was out of bounds when he threw that. Yeah, the size is going to be a huge part of this game for Wayne, and see if Blackhawk Christian's able to defend it here today.
Always bringing a stout defense to the table, but Wayne, one of the more tasking offenses to try and tackle. From the outside, they move it in, and then Pardon poked it free. Lacrosse picked up the ball from the floor.
Such a big ask of Pardon so far coming back, but he's been a key piece for this Blackhawk Christian Brave team.
He lost it there in the middle, and then high off the glass to start the night. A nice finish from Everin Akeson.
A job well done, just able to go right above the defender and able to bank it in off the glass for the first points of the game.
A nice finish inside on the other side. Too long for Bryce Lacrosse. You got to wonder, maybe he just wants to take that all the way, as now there's a takeaway. It's sloppy early from both sides. And then wide open underneath. Drake Sefton ties it at 2.
Both teams just got to settle down and set the tempo for the game early. We'll see who does it first.
Off a screen, Tyree Eldridge, cock and fire, and nylon.
Seems like Eldridge is finding his groove so far. helping Wayne get on the board early, up 3.
Sefton kicks off to Wood. Now in the corner, O'Neal over Williams. Can't match. Pardon on below. And a foul. Briggs Pardon back from injury and so important for this Blackhawk team.
You say that again. He's been a key and viable piece from coming back from injury, but great job right there from Pardon, able to just go right over the defender, get the and one call, and chance for 3 points.
That foul going on Everin Akeson. So the first of the game goes against the Generals. I gave Blackhawk the point too soon, but an offensive board, and they got a chance for 2 more. In the middle, O'Neal is fouled as Akeson just caught him with the body. Kind of a wrong place, wrong time.
Both teams still trying to find momentum this one early. Back and forth game between Blackhawk Christian and Wayne. We'll see who jumps out in front here first.
Here's a 3-ball. Lacrosse off the mark. Up ahead, that one's tipped. Still free, now Pardon controls it. Up ahead, Sefton inside, off the glass. Nice touch in the lane, and Blackhawk grabs their first lead. Wayne wants a timeout to talk things over, but just a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here.
Blackhawk Christian so far has been really dominant on the defensive side, getting a lot of those turnovers that Wayne has caused. But both teams just got to slow down, find a tempo, find a groove, find out what's working. Back and forth game we've seen so far from both squads. And Blackhawk Christian, although they are undersized, they're playing really well against Uriah Williams down low, just able to work it around him and get points on the board. So good start for both teams. We'll see who jumps out front here early.
We just checked out the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay, and there was that Blackhawk defense. One of the interesting things about this program is this is the longest drought they've had between state championships since 2002 to 2019. Since that 2019 year, the Braves had gone and won state once every 2 years. They're on a 3-year drought thus far. Green now gets it to roll home for the Generals. But we keep talking about this Blackhawk team, and the program is really what sticks out. They're always at the top of the list.
They always just seems a way to find something that stands out above the rest. And, yeah, you mentioned 2 state championships every 2 years, and it's translated. And, yeah, a great program that Blackhawk Christian has.
Take away and go the other side. Here's Jazz Booker fading away from the lane. No good. Rebound, Javante Elveridge. And then Kyler Wood picks up the first foul. There's that size for Wayne starting to work its magic.
Yeah, just able to get that easy rebound. Try to go back up for 2, but he's going to be set to the line. He's got to hit your free throws right now.
Score update. The Wayne girls team leads Concordia 20-8 after 1. First free throw, no good for Javante Eldridge.
Yeah, that Wayne girls team's looking for some momentum before going in to sectional play next week. They're going to have a tough time guarding Southside, Homestead, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting sectional over there.
Norwell and Homestead certainly the favorites to meet on Saturday, but you truly never know. Second free throw off the mark as well, so no harm done off the Kyler Wood foul. On the other side, here comes Briggs Pardon for the Braves. Off a screen, double team jumped. In the middle, Wood. Handoff, Lacrosse. Working the ball around the perimeter, and now Sefton tries to drive to the wing. 3-ball, no.
You mentioned Norwell and Homestead, and I'm sure Homestead's got that one circled on their calendar most certainly if it gets to that point. Homestead lost a close one to Norwell earlier in the year, and they're going to want that one back if they make it to there on Saturday.
There's an elbow jumper from LaShawn Green. He's now got 5, and that elbow J is like a video game, almost automatic for the senior. Up ahead, the Generals just too far out.
Yeah, you mentioned automatic. That's just like a green light in NBA 2K where, yeah, it's just an easy shot for Eldridge every single time, and he's going to hit it majority of the time.
10-6, 3.5 to go first quarter. Blackhawk trailing by 4. Get it up top. Their sharpshooter took one too many steps as Bryce Lacrosse going to pick up the travel.
The little things are is what's going to cause this game to go haywire for Blackhawk Christian. He's got to set the tempo early, down 4, had a nice lead before Wayne took it over, but great start for both teams.
Both sides still feeling each other out, trying to get into the thick of things as there's a takeaway for Bryce Lacrosse, trying to make up with contact immediately. Picking up after the turnover. A nice play from Bryce Lacrosse.
Yeah, he's been a huge part of this Blackhawk Christian team all season long. Makes a huge play for the Braves right there, and they've been really dominant, getting a lot of turnovers defensively to start the game and see if they can cut into this lead.
Lacrosse just took that pass away, almost like he saw it coming. And knocks down the free throw as well. So 10-9 now the score. And we talked a lot about both of these players, but both coaches really, because you have Coach Roth here at Blackhawk and then Coach Brewer at Wayne. They've done such a good job at getting their teams ready for every challenge that's going to come their way. Here's a deep three. Eldridge, no. Sefton flips the floor. Here's Wood getting inside. It was poked away, out of bounds off the Generals.
I've liked what I've seen from Blackhawk Christian offensively, just working around the size that Wayne has. They aren't attacking the lane too much, trying to work it around the perimeter, see what they can do to adjust.
Success in transition has helped them as well. Here's Jaden O'Neal handing off outside for Briggs Pardon. Pardon flips Lacrosse. Just inside, around, a lot of pressure, no good, as he just left it short. Up ahead, Generals moving with a little bit of pace. They choose to slow it down. Tyree Eldridge working on Pardon, and a charge going to be called against him.
Yeah, you mentioned transition for Blackhawk Christian. They've been doing that so far tonight. A lot of turnovers, like we've said. And, yeah, they've been doing a great job so far. Just got to put points on the board, but great job from both teams so far.
Pardon gives it O'Neal, slipped it away, but it fell right into the hands of Wood, and then Wood left it short. On the other side, here come the Generals. Inside, off contact, a right-hander goes home. It's Chaz Booker.
Able to sneak around the defender, put that one up, and good off the glass. And, yeah, Wayne's using that height advantage so far in the paint.
Pardon gives Lacrosse 3-point lead right now for the Generals. Fake a handoff and give to Sefton. Getting down the lane over Eldridge. It's no good. And then Tyree Eldridge picks up the board. Inside. Had like a jump ball situation, but they rule no and just off of Blackhawk out of bounds. We do have a halftime score update from Columbia City. The New Haven Bulldogs lead at 28-24. New Haven wins this game. They effectively knock Columbia City out of NE8 contention.
Yeah, it's going to be a stack conference in the NE8. Interested to see what happens before we get into March.
And then Uriah Williams with a travel. Everybody wanting to make their mark here in this one, just getting the feet going a little bit too early, kind of chopping. They turn it over. 1:09 left to go in the first quarter. 12-9 the score so far in the game. That pass tipped. Lacrosse just going to watch it go out of bounds. Ball thrown into Pardon. The Carroll transfer. Spent last year his first at Blackhawk. Give it up top, Lacrosse. Trying to power his way inside. He was stood up. Pardon goes in. And a jump ball as he was flying through the middle. Possession arrow favors the Braves, so it'll stay right here. But a great job staying disciplined there by the Generals.
Yeah, he tried to attack the lane and get inside to work inside and just unable to. Great defensive play right there from Muff and the Generals.
Long throw in from Riker Knox. Here's Sefton, give it up, O'Neal. Haven't heard a lot out of him so far. Elbow jumper on the way, Pardon, no. And it flies over the backboard and out of bounds. LaShawn Green will now check back in for Coach Brewer's squad.
Feels like both teams are having a lot of firepower, just playing wall to wall, but they got to be able to slow down, find their groove, and a slow quarter for both teams so far.
Williams hands it off to LaShawn Green. Let's see if he tries to get to the elbow. Opts to just hand it off. Booker feeds Williams, 15 seconds. Trying to drive on Lacrosse, feeds it in. And it's taken away from Orion Bragg. Ball still free, 3-ball to beat the buzzer. Off the glass, oh my goodness. On the other side, O'Neal got to put it up. He lost it, and that's how the first frame ends.
Bragg with a nice defensive play, but able to retain back and get it off the glass. A 3 to go, and that was huge for Wayne going into the second quarter.
1 quarter down, 3 more left to go. Wayne leads it 15-9 at the break. We'll be back after these short messages. Keep it here.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
And we're back on Summit City Sports. They were ready to go before ads were finished. 10 seconds now expired here in the quarter. Inside, Booker with contact delivers and knocks it down. Wayne showing off their tough shot-making ability.
Feels like momentum's starting to swing their way after that wild end of the first quarter, but great start for Wayne. Let's see what Blackhawk Christian can do right here.
Sefton now for the Braves, gets inside and too strong off the glass. They haven't been able to dial that in just yet. Wayne on the other side, blocked by O'Neal.
Yeah, he's just got so much leverage on that play right there. Able to use the height advantage, or the jump advantage, I should say, and able to get the block right there.
That 3 falls, Riker knocks.
Huge three-pointer right there for Blackhawk Christian to cut into this lead and cut the momentum that Wayne has had so far to start the second quarter.
LaShawn Green now gives it up, Tyree Eldridge. Bragg give it to Jazz Booker. Booker, plenty of space, and look out. Lays it in nicely with a left hand.
Yeah, nice move right there. Just able to get it around the defender, and just an easy layup for the Generals.
Walking it high, O'Neal gives it off to Sefton, directing a little bit of traffic. He requests the service of Briggs Pardon. 5.5 to go, second quarter. They give it to Bryce Lacrosse, and Wayne starting to cut down on those open looks for Lacrosse. Into the corner. Here's a chance for Sefton. No. Offensive board to Jaden O'Neal. O'Neal spins and delivers.
Just working around on Uriah Williams. A nice move from O'Neal and gets the easy bucket.
The senior doing big things here tonight. Here's LaShawn Green, step back tray over O'Neal, won't go. Full court pressure being applied. Braves want to get out and run. Lacrosse traveled.
I feel like that's the name of the game so far for the Braves. Just too many little things that have gone wrong so far. And they're down by 5, but got to be able to climb back in this one, fix the things that have been going wrong, and they should have no problem climbing back in this one.
And only down by 5 thus far. So still just a 2-possession game, but you got to find your groove. That one given off. Eldridge stepped on the baseline, and it'll go the other way. And while the offense still trying to pick up, this defense doing a great job of holding the Generals in check.
Yeah, that you say that again because they have the height advantage on them by a mile. And, yeah, Blackhawk Christian's done a great job defensively holding the size of Wayne, forcing him to shoot outside the perimeter. But LaShawn Green has been phenomenal so far to start this game for Wayne. So got to be able to balance an attack if you're Blackhawk Christian.
Here on the other side, handoff to Briggs Pardon. Pardon gives it up, Lacrosse. And again, they've had a tough time trying to get to the middle. Backside, wonderful cut from Pardon.
He's a huge addition back for this Braves team. Just finds an open cut, finds an open lane, able to get the bucket for the Braves.
High basketball IQ, and you're going to see a lot of that the rest of the way. As there's Sefton coming in from behind and making the play. On the other side, he goes up. Fantastic layup. How do you do, Drake Sefton? 6 points now for Sefton. And then nearly another takeaway in the corner. Booker, Trey, nylon.
Seems like every time Blackhawk Christian finds their groove, Waynes is able to answer right back. But there's Bryce Lacrosse.
He gets the tray to fall, his first, and then nearly another takeaway. Diving near the table was Drake Sefton, and these the kinds of players that Blackhawk always seems to have.
And he's still got 2 years left out of both Lacrosse and him. But timeout taken.
A full timeout taken by the Generals. We'll take it with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on Summit City Sports, halftime update from Eugene Parker Court, or rather, that one being played at Wayne High School. The Wayne Generals lead the Concordia Lutheran Cadets 33-18. So the girls, that Wayne team struggled to find their offense, but now getting into a groove. You never know what they're going to be able to do come next week at sectionals. Out of a timeout, the Generals have the pass jumped. Here's Sefton on the other side with Green. It was just poked away and out off Sefton.
Nice hustle right there by the Generals, able to get back and stop a huge play that Blackhawk Christian needed.
Blackhawk extremely active, trying to poke the ball free. They've got the lead down to 1. Here's a fadeaway, and LaShawn Green, cash money from that elbow spot.
It's been huge tonight for Wayne, their leading scorer thus far. Actually, he's got 7 on the night, but yeah, great job so far from LaShawn Green adapting to this great defense that Blackhawk Christian's done.
And a great cut inside. Lacrosse right off the screen and roll. Blackhawk gets one back. And then a travel called against Javante Eldridge.
Blackhawk Christian start to cut into this momentum in this lead that Wayne's built up thus far. And those little things that Wayne has endured are gonna lose in this game. Got to find a way to take care of that.
Lacrosse fading away off contact, no good. Rebound last out off of Briggs Pardon. Both teams very active on the glass so far.
It's been the story of the game. We thought it would be a height issue for Blackhawk Christian in this one, but they've done a great job so far adapting to that, and both teams very active on the glass tonight.
24-23, LaShawn Green, short corner pull-up. That one's no good. Falls into the lap of Briggs Pardon. Pardon Spacing through traffic, dumps it low to Jaden O'Neal, and then a takeaway for Tyree Eldridge. More fast-paced basketball here from both sides. Into the lane, lay is no good. Javante Eldridge got it back, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, nice play right there from the Generals. Able to come back on a nice defensive stand, and they're starting to get this lead back up.
Pardon feeds Sefton here on the near wing, walking it back to the top. Lacrosse now working with Booker, elbowing his way inside, and then a foul called against the Generals. There was a lot of ball on that one.
Looks like Coach Brewer may have wanted a jump ball call, but that one's going to be called a foul. They're going to send him to the line.
Booker getting an explanation from the official, as now he will leave after committing his first foul as Lacrosse hits the first. But one of the nice things you see, the well-coached teams, especially in this area, and a lot of the best teams, whenever they get a call, they're going to go up to the official and just ask what they had and take it as what it is.
Takes a lot of discipline to do that, and it's definitely translated to the best teams in the area.
And discipline, part of the reason why Wayne and Blackhawk so good, and a blocking foul now called against the Braves, as Green took a heavy spill. Green will go to the free throw line and misses the first short.
He's had a great game so far. 7 points for him on the night. He's going to have to step up big if they're going to want to continue this lead they have. Only up by 1 with 2:12 left of the second.
Free throw no good. On the other side, Lacrosse kicks it out. Sefton, 3-ball, no. On the other side, Eldridge can't get it to fall. He looked like he might have wanted to dunk it, then opted for the lay. Pardon, head full of steam the other way, and softly lays it in to tie the game at 27.
Coast to coast, Briggs Pardon, and he's going to be more of Indiana Tech is going to be happy that they have him next year on their team.
LA to Chicago for Briggs Pardon. Here goes Eldridge down the lane over O'Neal. No good. Rebound, Bryce Lacrosse. Up ahead. Pardon can fly. Hello!
That was huge. Briggs Pardon with a big slam for the Braves. And they got all the momentum in the world. 3-point ball game.
Blackhawk back in front. 29-26. 3-point lead. Green, pull up, knock down.
Don't count out the Wayne Generals just yet. They're going to cut into this momentum. And
here's Lacrosse, another chance for 3. He got it. Bryce Lacrosse. Blackhawks starting to get into a groove. 13 now for Bryce Lacrosse, the sophomore.
Taking over this game completely.
Green trying to match. No, he missed it long, and then a foul called on Orion Bragg. This gym coming alive.
And when they need it. Both teams starting to find their groove when it matters most. 32-28. 30 seconds.
4-point lead and a half a minute left to go in the first. Blackhawk can hold for the last shot if they so please. Gives it up Lacrosse. Free throw jumper missed short. Rebound controlled by Tyree Eldridge. 13 seconds the other way. Inside Bragg. Goes up and was fouled hard, but finishes through the contact.
Just so aggressive down low that Wayne is, and they're able to play right through the contact, get the bucket to go, cut into this lead that Blackhawk Christian has, and what a first half we have so far.
And free throw no good. 3 seconds. Lacrosse got to put it up. Oh, correction. There was way more on the clock than that. Lacrosse at the elbow, double pumps, and no good. 32-30 after one half of basketball. It's been a lot of fun here from the home of the Braves. We're going to take a break. When we come back, first half stats and a look around the area. Keep it right here. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors, working on my speed. And that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of one thing and I come from study. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street line. I was trying to shout harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
Welcome back inside Blackhawk Christian High School here at Mark Davidson Court. The Blackhawk Christian Braves lead the Wayne Generals 32-30 at the end of one half of play. Bryce Lacrosse, our leading scorer, with 13 points right now. Caden, what have you seen out of the sophomore so far?
Well, yeah, he's just taken over the game for Blackhawk, and he's done it all season long with the injury of Briggs Parton, but defensively has been the story of the game for Blackhawk. Coming in, we thought it would be a size advantage that Wayne had that was really going to take over the game, but a lot of turnovers for Wayne, and it all starts up with the Blackhawk Christian defense. And then for Wayne, they just got to start using that size to their advantage to come back in this one. Only a 2-point game. Blackhawk has the lead, but a great job from Bryce Lacrosse so far. And then for Wayne, Uriah Williams has to step up a little bit. He has 0 points at the break, but yeah, great job so far from both teams, and excited for the second half to start.
And you know both sides are going to come back in the second ready to roll and really hot out the gate. What we've seen is just a back-and-forth battle between both sides. When you looked at how Wayne was moving early, they were doing a good job slowing it down a little bit and allowing their offense to set up and create. Blackhawk has started to really push the transition game, and it's allowed them to jump out to a lead.
Yeah, so far, that's what the first quarter was about, is just who can settle in the quickest. And both teams have found their groove so far, but coming out of the break, let's see what adjustments they've made. And both coaches know what this game means to them, especially Wayne and Blackhawk Christian, but two very good programs and ready for second half basketball right here at home of the Braves.
Now we'll take a look. On the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay, a highlight slam from Briggs Parton. Bang, the one-handed hammer.
He went down hard with force on that one.
That he did, and he can...
Ian Eagle would be all over that one.
Ian Eagle would have some fun with that one.
Parton with the throwdown.
We got a third quarter update from Columbia City. The Eagles up 42-36 after trailing by 4 at halftime. That going to be an electric finish. You can find that game on Summit City Sports. Thad Goff got the call over there. Sectionals coming up next week. So while we've got a quick little bit of time, we'll go round by round over here with you. All right, sectionals. We'll start 3A. Dwenger, East Noble, Leo, DeKalb, Concordia, plethora of teams over there. Who you got?
DeKalb, man. I like DeKalb a lot. Bishop Dwayne with some momentum at the end of the season, but I really like the DeKalb Barons in 3A.
I'm taking the East Noble Knights out of that sectional. They've been having a really good year, only slipped up last night against Norwell. And speaking of Norwell, Homestead, Southside, Huntington North, and Wayne. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, that's going to come down to either Homestead or Norwell, and I think the Lady Spartans get their revenge. Homestead, 4A.
I'm going to ride with the Spartans, too, after last night's triple overtime thriller, which you were in attendance for that
I
one.
was in attendance for that game, and, man, that was fun. Swin Jackson and the Northrop Bruins held on, but Northrop with a instant classic finish.
Instant classic for sure. Sparty, 9-0 in conference play. They win it. I'm going to take them to beat Norwell in that sectional final. They're hot right now. Here on the boys' court, Briggs Parton got the basketball going inside, and a foul. Won't get the bucket, but the first one in the half called on Javante Eldridge. That is his third.
A little slow to get up after that one. He went up hard. It looked like he wanted to throw that one down, but hopefully he's okay.
Parton's such a high motor player, and you don't want to see him walking around gingerly, as now he'll go to the line. Already had to come back from an injury at the start of the season. Blackhawk doing a pretty good job without him, but you want your best on the floor. So now at the line for two. He lines up the first, and it's no good.
Both teams tonight struggling from the charity strike. They just got to find a way to get those free throws knocked down, especially when it comes down to it in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a game.
Second free throw goes, so now it's a 3-point lead for Blackhawk. We'll keep an eye on kind of the fluidity of movement of Briggs Parton after going down hard. On the other side, here's Everett Akeson getting into the middle. And then a foul committed by the Braves. This one, I believe, going against Sefton. And it is.
Sefton, just a careless player. He's a dominant force down low for Blackhawk Christian. They're lucky to have him. Only a sophomore, 2 years left of both him and Bryce Lacrosse. They do it over here at Blackhawk Christian.
They do it a little differently. And then Akeson not getting back in time. He hadn't established both feet in bounds. So another just a little error for the Generals. We kind of saw those bite Blackhawk a little bit in the first half. On the other side, wrap middle, Seft into the corner, tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, both teams playing with a lot of force on the defensive side. It's been a really defensive-heavy game for both teams. It's going to be a matter of who could get points on the scoreboard.
Update from Columbia City. Fourth quarter action, it's 44-43. Eagles still out in front. Here's Bryce Lacrosse for the Braves, working with LaShawn Green. Give it off to the corner. Sefton driving with Eldridge. Kick up top, O'Neal. One more, down low. Wood throws up top. O'Neal, Trey, good!
Great ball movement on that possession for the Braves, and a nice start in the second half.
Bump the lead up to 6, their biggest of the night. Up top, LaShawn Green, jab step, in and out, got some space, met Lacrosse in the middle, and left it short. Here's Parton, scanning the floor, feeds it inside, Wood, high off the glass, no good. Generals now trying to run, catch and fire, LaShawn Green, another one missed it short, out of bounds off the Generals.
High motor basketball from both the Generals and the Braves. We've seen it all night long, especially in the third quarter. Back and forth all night. Blackhawk just has done it differently. A great lead that they have. 6 points, still anybody's game.
A lot of time left for sure. 5.5 specifically to go here in the third quarter. Sefton up top, gives it to Bryce Lacrosse. Now O'Neal, catch and fire over Williams, missed it short. Both sides getting in there, and then a foul going to be picked up. Lacrosse took down Jazz Booker.
Yeah, great hustle from both squads tonight. We've seen all night long, but it's called for the foul.
Second foul on the game's leading scorer, Bryce Lacrosse. Of course, his dad, the coach at St. Francis for a long time. And then a foul picked up. It was a late whistle, but he did catch a little bit of the wrist. before he took the ball away. And then Coach Roth kind of looks at him and says, that's 3.
Foul trouble is also going to play a huge factor in this second half. You don't want to get into it now, especially you don't want to get into it in the fourth quarter when it all comes down to it.
Inside, off the glass, Akeson delivers, cuts the lead to 4. So Lacrosse playing with 3, Eldridge as well. Correction, Eldridge just is 1. Dump it inside, off the glass, Pardon, no good. Up ahead, here come the Generals, feed it middle. Javante Eldridge going up, off the glass, got another.
Just a big body presence underneath and huge part of this Wayne team.
Sefton now trying to get middle, feeds O'Neal, catch and shoot, on the way, no. Kyler Wood tried to get in there and take it away, could not. On the other side, kick to the corner, 3 ball for the lead, good! Booker Latre.
Using those moves, cutting the lead, and now they have it. It's going to be a fun fourth quarter of basketball.
Sefton from the outside, he won't knock it down. Rebound Akeson. And the Generals starting to feed momentum, and then just a miscommunication. That pass off the back of Uriah Williams. Pardon, beautiful Euro step, but couldn't finish. Still the other way, Eldridge was fouled.
A lot of hustle from both teams tonight. Just Wayne's cutting into that momentum. They have the lead by 1, 4:48, and this is a great game for both teams. Well coached, well disciplined, and it's going to be a fun finish here tonight.
Drake Sefton picks up his second foul, and that's actually the 4th here on the Braves with still 4:48 to go in the third quarter. Anything else will send the Generals to the line as Eldridge knocks down the first.
Yeah, you don't want to get into foul trouble right now if you're the Braves, especially in the fourth quarter when it comes down to it. But, yeah, you got to stay out of foul trouble now, and it's going to be huge for Wayne, especially if they can hit the free throws.
Wayne's girls squad at the end of 3, 44-31 over Concordia. 39-36 here on the boys' floor with Blackhawk. Sefton trying to get inside, finds an angle, and then dumped it off the back of the backboard. He stepped out of bounds and did not reestablish.
Yeah, try to work that one back in. Over to O'Neal, just kind of lost his footing, didn't see where he was on the floor, and he was out of bounds.
Inside Akeson, high off the glass, won't go, and then Williams scoops it up and in. Lead now 5 in favor of the Braves. It's an 11-point swing. Lacrosse trying to bully his way inside, couldn't get there. Up top, Sefton fakes one, met at the elbow. Handoff Pardon, and a travel.
Looks like Wayne's shifting towards a man-to-man defense from the zone they were running earlier in the game, and sort of working right now here in the third.
Trusting their guards and their forwards to take care of things and use their physical size. Eldridge up over Lacrosse, no good. Rebound to the sophomore. But Wayne starting to pick apart this Blackhawk offense. Here's the 3 from Bryce Lacrosse. It's no good, short. And another takeaway. Generals got the basketball. Eldridge directing traffic. Now he tries to drive. Goes up and no, missed it short. Got his own board. This time it does.
Blackhawk Christian did a good job in the first half containing the size of Wayne, and looks like right now they're using that physical presence down low, able to get the rebounds and the putbacks, and it's translated here in the third.
And now Coach Roth wants to talk things over. Timeout taken with 3:21 to go in the third. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Third quarter action here on Summit City Sports. Eli Lawrence alongside Caden Linder. Briggs Pardon with a basketball for Blackhawk. They give it up top for Bryce Lacrosse. Braves trail by 5. Inside, blocked by Williams.
Yeah, just that 6'8 presence down low, able to get the hands on it and create a nice block for the Generals.
On the other side, Wayne trying to increase their lead. They do. Everett Akison grabs 2 more. It's up to 9. That the largest we've seen on the night.
Yeah, momentum starting to swing in the way of the Generals.
And then a foul picked up by Pardon. It's number 5. Riker Knox will now replace Kyler Wood. Tyree Eldridge gives it up. Uriah Williams. One more. Akison inside. Lost it. Out of bounds. It's going to stay here.
Yeah, Wayne's going to want to go down low majority of the rest of this game, and if they're not able to, they're going to shoot outside the perimeter. Blackhawk Christian's got to find a way to balance. That was a nice play.
Here's a takeaway from Briggs Pardon. What we saw Blackhawk do successfully in the first half was stifle this Wayne offense and then get out in transition. They haven't been able to do much of it here in the second. 2:20 to go, third quarter. Jaden O'Neal gives it up. Sefton down the far side of the lane. Gives it Lacrosse, and they convert. They cut the run. 15 points now for Bryce Lacrosse, and a takeaway. Riker Knox racing up, off the glass. It's short, but a foul called against the Generals.
Yeah, just able to go up and play through the contact, draws the foul, and a nice play right there for the Braves.
Knox hits his first. And the second is good. So 2 for 2. Riker Knox makes it a 5-point game. Now a mini run for the Braves, as they got a couple in a row. Akison trying to drive on O'Neal. Spins, fades, won't hit. Up ahead, that one's taken away. Tyree Eldridge at the rack, delivers.
Just going up strong, and that one's too easy for Eldridge. Great play for the Generals.
On the other side, 7-point lead for Wayne. O'Neal over Williams, no good. Rebound to the big man, and now he's going to dribble it the other way. Feeds the corner, 3-ball, no, they got him traveling as he just jumped a little bit to try and get into the corner.
Both teams just have just the little things to fix. We'll see if they can adjust going into the fourth quarter. It's going to be a huge one, and if you're Blackhawk Christian, you got to stay out of foul trouble in the fourth.
Lacrosse thought about pulling up. He spins and dishes to Riker Knox. Into the corner off the hands of Lacrosse. 1:09 to go third quarter. 7-point lead in favor of the Generals.
Just got to slow it down offensively. That one just looked a little too quick, a little too rushed. Just got to slow it down and play through the pace.
Pressure starting to build against the Braves. Wayne trying to pour it on. Give it up top. Now a handoff. Booker stepping back beyond the perimeter and kicking to the wing. And then an illegal screen called against Orion Bragg as he just couldn't quite get set.
Both teams seem like they have something going, but then something coughs up offensively and defensively. Both teams just slow down, play the right basketball, and find your groove.
Sefton gets to the middle, dumps it off to the wing, and Lacrosse fouled. They're really making it hard for him to get any kind of space here.
They're shutting him down. He's had a great game so far, 15 points for Bryce Lacrosse. He's just got to be able to step up and find a way through this Wayne defense.
Outside Drake Sefton, see if he can go and give him a little bit of help. Jab step three, good, Lacrosse! Needed a moment and took it. On the other side, 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Crowd starting to get into it. Here's Akeson spinning on O'Neal, fading away. No good off the glass. Eldridge inside was fouled, won't convert the bucket, but is going to the line for two.
Just using the physical domination down in the paint, able to draw contact, and it's been a storyline tonight for the Braves, just unable to stop the physical presence of both Eldridge and Williams.
That's the third on Sefton, so he and Lacrosse both have three. Gotta be smart the rest of the way. First one good for Javante Eldridge. Second one, no, off the iron, it's no good. Offensive board, Bragg kicks out, Akeson goes up, off the glass, no. Eldridge a chance, he'll go up. That one falls before the buzzer, and it's going to be a 7-point lead as we enter the fourth.
That one was huge for the Braves, and we're going to have ourselves a nice fourth quarter finish here.
We'll put the fours up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit, and I'm rich, and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably won't get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stay.
Back here on Summit City Sports, Eli Lawrence, Caden Linder. Put the fours up. Wayne and Blackhawk go into the final frame. 50-43, the Generals have it out in front. And Caden, we're in for a good finish.
Yeah, you say that again, and it's going to be a great fourth quarter. Cannot wait to see the outcome of this one.
Here's Eldridge feeding inside. Bragg on Pardon. Kicks out. Now it's Tyree Eldridge moving his way to the lane. No good. Javante got the board, and then Pardon kind of got whacked in the face. On the other side, off the glass. Knox grabs two. He's got 7, and all of them crucial.
Yeah, he's playing that key role player tonight for the Braves and stepped up when he needs to.
They go inside for Javante Eldridge. Give to the corner, Akeson. Akeson right back to the big man, Javante Eldridge, and they kick it back up top. We saw the JV game go down to the wire before us. Inside, off the glass. 2 more for Jazz Booker.
Yeah, you talk about that JV game. The crowd was absolutely on fire. They hope to be the same here in the fourth.
Shirley on pace to do so right now. Pardon kicks to the wing. High corner. Lacrosse now will try it. Too much space. You got to take away his breathing room.
That's 21 points tonight for Bryce Lacrosse. Been a huge part of this Brave team.
Leading scorer in the game, Eldridge to match. No, Eldridge the board, yes. Tyree couldn't convert the tray, but Javante handles it inside. Now it's Bryce Lacrosse again, spinning into the lane. Oh my goodness, what a finish.
Yeah, just working around the defender. Nice spin move inside, able to get the layup to go.
Akeson, deep three, no. Eldridge, another board. They poke it free on the floor, and then it's out of bounds as Knox was on the baseline.
Yeah, just three guys surrounding Eldridge and trying to come down with the rebound. Just goes out of bounds. And
that the size advantage we've seen from Wayne. Using it to their advantage. Well, of course he would. But making it hurt right now. Both Eldridge boys went down. Very physical inside. Ball's going to stay right here again as the foul picked up by Briggs Pardon.
Both teams feeling this game right now. 6:04 left in the fourth. 4-point game. We're in for an instant classic.
Blackhawks led by as many as 6. Wayne's led by as many as 9. The Generals have it by 4 right now. Off a screen. Booker working with Sefton down the lane. Kicks it up top. They go inside. Javante Eldridge spinning on Lacrosse. He stood up and kicks to his brother in the corner. Up top now, Akeson. Akeson inside. Pardon took it away and then fell out on the baseline.
Yeah, nice offensive possession right now for Wayne, but good defense from the Braves. They're not allowing anything in the paint.
Momentum just carried him beyond the line, and now it looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Interested to see what both coaches talk over in this timeout. A very crucial one for both teams as it's a 4-point game with 5 minutes left to go.
2 timeouts left for the Wayne Generals. They have it by 4, and now Coach Brewer trying to give his guys a chance to draw something up and find a way to get the ball in the hoop. Blackhawks standing tall.
Score update from Mr. Thad Goff himself. We got overtime in Columbia City. 60-all. New Haven and Columbia City. What a game.
What a game indeed as the NE8 hopes on the line for both teams as New Haven with a win can effectively knock Columbia City out of it with 2 losses. But if Columbia City wins it, then everything goes back in play. Huntington North, the only other unbeaten in the NE8 along with New Haven. Here's the inbound, high in for Orion Bragg. Bragg trying to go right at Lacrosse, knocks him down and hits the bucket.
Crucial bucket for Bragg, and it's going to be one that's going to change this momentum.
Sefton Euro stepping now to the corner. Riker Knox, a sharpshooter in his own right. Here's Sefton, gives it off in the corner. Knox guarded by Booker. Lacrosse now trying to free up space. He got jumped. On the other side, it's on the floor. Everybody after it, and a timeout called by the Braves. They're going to have 3 left.
Yeah, Wayne on that defensive possession. One thing you got to keep in mind if you're the Generals is keep your eye out for number 12, Bryce Lacrosse. 23 points as this far, and if you keep your eye on him the rest of this way, don't allow him to score. Wayne should have control.
Student section brought out the white for tonight's game against the Generals. Right now, hoping they can get back into it. They trail it by 6. But you got to think, Coach Roth giving them something in the circle. You draw it up, and you got a lot of guys you can go to right now. O'Neal, Sefton, Lacrosse, Part. You feel comfortable really with anybody taking this next shot.
And you say that because they have a lot of really good shooters here at Blackhawk Christian. All of them able to make a play, and any of them could go off any night. Right now, it's just Bryce Lacrosse taking over this game for the Braves.
Riker Knox had about 30 in the season opener, and now he's coming off the bench. So that'll just tell you the kind of depth that this team has. Lacrosse is the one to do it. He puts it up, and oh my goodness! I don't even think he was looking for the make, but he knocks it in.
Looking for a foul right there, but what a play. What a play.
25 big ones for Bryce Lacrosse with 4 minutes to play here in the game. 4:40 actually here in the game. Long two, Williams knocks it down.
Got to keep your eye on him. He's either good in the paint or he can shoot it from deep. Nice play from Uriah Williams.
No points coming into the quarter, but now he's got 4. Outside Sefton, one more to the corner. 3 ball, long, out of bounds. It's staying right here.
Blackhawk Christian wanted a foul on that last one, and a wild turn of events with 4:23 left in the fourth.
Outside Drake Sefton. Trying to get to the middle. Kicks to the wing. Here's O'Neal into the middle. Pardon at the rack.
Yeah, good move. Yeah, what a move by Briggs Pardon. Just able to take over on that possession, and huge 54-58.
Averaging 8 all year, but now 11 in this one. The more and more time this kid gets under his belt, the better and better he's been throughout the season. That one coughed up for a second, but a foul called against the Braves. It's their second.
Yeah, Pardon's only played in 7 games, averaging 8 points a night, like you said, and it's been a big piece for Blackhawk Christian to have back.
What kind of crucial plays can they all make as they keep going? Akeson now gives it up. Here's Booker off a screen. He'll step back. Just got to be patient and smart. Behind the back, it was poked on the floor. Both sides after it. Eldridge gives it to Akeson. Akeson down the lane. Euro stepping with a little bump. He knocks it in.
One thing to keep in mind, no shot clock in Indiana, so these long possessions are crucial for both teams.
Especially when you're able to convert for the Generals. You kill clock and you keep your lead where it's at. Inside Sefton. Pardon at the free throw line. Off to the wing, and a foul called against the Generals.
Interested to see how this possession goes for the Braves. Are they going to take a 3? Are they going to take a 2? See what happens.
Ball into the corner. Sefton works to the wing, and up top, Briggs Pardon. Pardon off to O'Neal. Trey, no. Offensive board, yes. Pardon. Short corner back to the perimeter. Spinning, going up, kicking. O'Neal up, no.
That was a huge defensive stand for Wayne. Now has all the momentum with 2:47 left in the fourth.
Generals up by 6. So a 2-possession game. Blackhawk trying to get back in it. Watches one fly by with a bump. Too strong for Makeson, but he is going to the line.
Akeson with 8 points in the contest so far. Leading scorer is number 12. I believe that's Bragg, but an all-around good game for this Generals team. Nobody really taking over the game, an all-around team effort.
12 points, or rather 14 points from number 12. That's Booker.
Jazz Booker.
Having a great game so far. First free throw was no good, so Akeson will line up now his second. Try and make it a 7-point game. He does.
3 fouls for Blackhawk Christian in the fourth quarter. You got to stay out of foul trouble if you want to climb back in this one.
It'll be important to watch the rest of the way. Here's Pardon off of his screen, trying to work inside, going up. No, but a foul.
Just working inside, using that physical presence and able to work in down low. Even with the height advantage of Wayne, draws the foul and goes to the line for 2.
That's the third against number 2, Everin Akeson. Pardon's first is good. 1 foul left to give if you're Blackhawk, 2 for the Generals. And second one in and out. Sefton got the board in the middle. Pardon again. No! Here's Tyree Eldridge. He had it blocked. Sefton poked it out of bounds.
Looks like Eldridge was telling his brother, slow down. We have the lead. Slow down and play smart basketball.
No need for Wayne to try and push the pace. That's exactly the kind of game Blackhawk wants to play. 6-point game, 2 minutes to go. And then Knox went flying. As off the screen, his legs kind of got cut up from under him.
Went around it and just kind of got tripped up on that one.
Might have helped the contact a little bit as well. So now just one to give for the Generals left. Parton from the outside as they try to get closer. Lacrosse, step back three. Nylon!
Bryce Lacrosse, 28 points, taking over the game for the Braves.
Big time for the sophomore. Starting to get the crowd into it. Riker knocks the takeaway on the other side. Off the glass, it's good. It would have been goaltending anyways. We got a 1-point game.
1:32 left. Instant classic. What a game.
9 now for Riker Knox, and again, coming at a time when everybody needs them. Crowd rises to their feet.
Huge possession for Blackhawk Christian. Let's see what they do defensively. Try to poke this one away. Crowd helping them out a little bit here.
Handoff up top. Kick to the corner. Booker inside. Feeds it Eldridge. And one!
That was huge for the Generals. Eldridge up to 12.
Second foul against Jaden O'Neal. None left to give. Now for the Braves. And a timeout taken by the Generals. Full timeout, so we will take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment.
Game day, the moment athletes live for. The intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on Summit City Sports. 1 minute exactly on the clock here in a 4-point game between the Braves and Generals. Caden, this one been heating up the whole night, and it has delivered.
Yeah, we get a good one brewing here. 1 minute, 4-point game. Who's going to get it? Let's find out.
A score update from Columbia City. New Haven up on the Eagles 69-67. My partner just did the little dance.
See how the crowd reacts if Wayne's able to get a 3.
Parton hands it to Lacrosse. 28 big ones for the sophomore. Pulls up, elbow. Good. And now the Braves are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 left. So we'll keep it right here, just a 30-second break. And if you're Coach Brewer, what are you drawing up in this circle?
You got to tell your team is you got the lead, 46 seconds. Play it slow and don't take the wrong shot. You got to take the high percentage look, and if there's nothing there, run the clock down. You got a 2-point lead. But Blackhawks played great defense all night long, able to poke free a couple balls. We'll see what the Generals do here on this possession. Keep in mind, Bryce Lacrosse, 30 points for Bryce Lacrosse, taking over the game for the Braves, and we got a good one brewing here.
Been so important for this Blackhawk team, and no fouls left to give. If you can get the takeaway, we've seen them do it a lot tonight, be able to get their hands into passing lanes, and take the ball away. Right now, Coach Brewer was asking about the possession arrow. It does favor the Braves right now. The crowd, everyone's standing, at least on this side of the floor. In the middle, there it is, committed by the Braves.
It's going to send him to the line and put Wayne in the bonus for the rest of this one. Final from Wayne and Concordia on the girls' side of it. Wayne 56, Concordia 41.
Big win for the girls. First free throw no good, so this will at worst be a 3-point deficit. Still a lot of time remaining in the game.
That was huge for Blackhawk Christian. They needed that one bad.
Second one no good as well. Lacrosse across the timeline. 30 big ones so far with a bump inside and one! And someone has thrown popcorn down on the floor. And Blackhawk takes a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Both sides going to have one left. The Braves now a chance to take a lead with 33.1 to go. As one of the general fans has tossed their popcorn out on the floor.
33.1. Tie game. Things are getting rowdy here.
Welcome to Indiana high school basketball.
It just matters more over here.
The General's fortunate that that isn't going to be deemed a technical, because there's certainly a lane to where that can be called. Lacrosse got 32 already, trying to make it 33. Good. Bryce Lacrosse, man of the hour. Half a minute to go. Here's Booker. Off a screen, jump by two. Give it up Tyree Eldridge, now 15. Trying to go inside, up short. Eldridge aboard, caught, Knox, got it, and he's fouled.
What a play. Great defense from the Braves. We've seen it all night long, and this crowd's feeling it.
Second foul on Uriah Williams. And the Braves now in the double bonus. Biggest free throws of the night coming up for Riker Knox. A crucial 9 so far. No.
If you're Wayne, it could be a 2-point lead. It could be a 1-point lead. 8.8. 1-point game.
The sophomore. No. Misses them both. After the board. Blackhawks got it. A timeout was called before the foul. And Knox came away from that one a little bumped. It's a full timeout. The last one for the Braves. We'll keep it right here. You're going to get 2 more shots for no. It's out of bounds. So out of bounds, Blackhawks going to have a chance to throw it in. 5.6 to go. If you're Coach Roth, where do you go?
You got to go to the man of the hour. 31 points. You got to go to Bryce Lacrosse. He's got to make a play right here. But you also got to watch out for the foul trouble. If you're Wayne, you got to get a foul right here. 5.6 to go. 1-point game. Got to get a foul. 5 seconds. You don't get it, clock's going to expire, and that's going to do it. So if you're Coach Brewer, you got to tell your team, play tight defense, get the foul, and at worst, it could be a 3-point game with just under 5 to go. Crowd, they're going to have to do their magic. Starting to feel it here. Zombie Nation.
Everybody starting to get going. It's going to be near side out of bounds. 5.6 seconds remain. In 49 states, it's just basketball, but this is Indiana. Right in, Bryce Lacrosse got it. He's going to the free throw line.
That's what you wanted to do if you're Blackhawk Christian and played that to perfection. Just got to hit your free throws here.
Nobody else you'd rather have at the line for 2 shots. His first goes. Kyler Wood going to replace Riker Knox, who's still kind of holding his wrist in near his side. Second free throw coming. Good. Best the Generals can do is tie. Got to go quick. And the timeout called on the side, 1.4, so enough to draw it up. Generals use their last timeout. We're not going anywhere.
I'm a little confused right there why they didn't take the timeout earlier.
They want to advance the ball.
They wanted to advance the ball, that's correct. They want it on the other side, but this is huge. Now the question becomes, who do you give it to? Do you give it to Eldridge? Do you give it to Williams?
There's a lot of guys you can go to on this squad. Look, the hot hand for your squad tonight has been number 12, Jazz Booker. You can always go to a guy like Tyree Eldridge or Everin Akeson.
You could also go to LaShawn Green. By the looks of it, their best field goal percentage shooter is Tyree Eldridge, 52%. And then his brother right behind him, Javante Eldridge, 49. Bragg shooting 48. Williams shooting 46. And LaShawn Green, 43.
The 5 on the floor for the Generals. It's Booker, Williams, the Eldridge boys, and Akeson, O'Neal, Sefton, Wood, Pardon, and Lacrosse for the Braves. 1.4 remains. Got to get it in. They do. Eldridge, no good. Blackhawk wins an instant classic.
They survive. What a game. What a game from Mark Davidson Court.
A thriller the whole way as Blackhawk comes back from 9 down and wins it 67-64. We'll award our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. And look, there were a lot of great performances tonight, but none bigger than the 33 points out of the sophomore Bryce Lacrosse.
Just really made an impact, especially in the fourth quarter when it mattered most. Huge game for Bryce Lacrosse. Great job from the Blackhawk Christian Braves, and a great job from the Wayne Generals. And these two teams most certainly ready for postseason play here in March.
An absolute thriller as both teams will now play in the middle. One of the beautiful ways that Blackhawk ends each night. Well, there it is. The end of the night. Blackhawk 67 to Wayne 64. A thriller all the way through. And Bryce Lacrosse, a big 30 ball, 33 total. They get the job done.
Yeah, team game overall, but Bryce Lacrosse is able to get into a world of his own. 33. What a game from him. What a game from both teams, Wayne and Blackhawk Christian. And they're ready. They're ready for their next games. They're ready for this postseason battle in March. But a job well done, and congratulations to the Blackhawk Christian Braves tonight.
A playoff thriller here in the month of January. Well, for Caden Linder, I'm Eli Lawrence. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's contest. We know we did. Have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your weekend. So long from Blackhawk Christian.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a